Welcome back to this recorder series for beginners. This is lesson number 5. If you've made it this far in this series, I just want to say thank you. You have a lot of dedication and keep going. I believe in you. In this lesson, we're going to learn 2 new notes, and we're going to learn a new song, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and we're even going to learn a bonus song at the end. Just so you know, I have multiple series for beginners and kids. I have one for the ukulele, the guitar, the piano, the drums, and now the recorder. I was thinking about doing one for the banjo next. But please don't ask for the violin because I've tried to learn that instrument and I failed miserably. The first thing we're gonna do is just to review all the notes that we already know. And we're gonna start from the highest note, D. Okay, so D is when we have the second hole covered and the thumb off like this. And we're just gonna work down through the recorder. So the next one would be C, where we put our thumb on. And now we're going to a B. That will be 0 and 1. And then A, we're adding our middle here. And G. In the last video, in the bonus song, we learned a new note, F sharp. That's when we have these 2 fingers down here, like we're gonna do the rock sign. All right, so your middle and your ring finger like this. As well as all the holes covered in the left hand. So no pointer finger there, no pinky. Just make sure you're on the right holes. You're not offset or something. All right, let's go back up to that D. Here we go, D. C. B. A. G. And F sharp. You might have to feel around for it a little bit or look. And if you're looking for a little exercise routine, what you can do is just play up and down through the notes that you know so far. You can just play each note once, or you can do each note 3 times or 4 times. For example, we could start all the way at the bottom on the F sharp and play it 3 times. And move up through the notes that we know, G. A. B. C, and D. Or you could try to do long notes starting on F sharp. All right, it's the fall time here in Minnesota, and the weather has been unusually warm and nice, which we'll take because, hey, I don't know if you know this, but the winters here are pretty brutal. So we're gonna learn a couple new notes now. The first one we're gonna learn is E. That's when we have all of the holes covered with our left hand, so 0, 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna cover 4 and 5 here with our pointer and middle finger down here, all right? So that's gonna sound like this. And feel free to pause the video if you need to just work on something at your own speed. You have my permission. But don't leave! All right, something you can do if you just want to practice getting to the E, switching to E, is playing G first. And then playing E. And just switching back and forth. If you're ever playing and you just start getting weird notes and you can't figure out what's going on, like, and you're like, what the heck? I have them all covered. It usually means that one of them isn't covered. Either that or you're blowing too much air. I think the mirror just broke on the wall to my right. By the way, I just got this pink recorder off Amazon. It was like $6 or something. And I've noticed every time that I play on a different recorder, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It takes a little, like, more or less air depending on the recorder. But I have these 3 so far. My favorite one is still the orange one. If this video is helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. Now let's try this jam track to work on our skills. That jam track was from my book, Recorder Jams for Kids. And if you want to learn more or get better at the recorder, you can check it out here on my Shopify site. All right, the next note we're going to learn is D, and we already know D. That's when we just have our second hole covered here with a thumb off the back, but we're going to be playing a D in a lower octave, and that's when we have every single hole covered except the pinky down here. So 0's covered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, it's really easy to overplay that note. For example, use too much air and it'll go up an octave and it'll sound just like the high D, but a little more harsh. And you can practice playing D by playing G first and then switching back and forth like this, starting on a G. It's called a skip when we play a note in a scale or in the musical alphabet and we do a big jump from one to the next. That usually means we have to move multiple fingers at the same time, so there is more room for error, more room for mistakes. I was teaching a music lesson a couple days ago to one of my students who's in 5th grade, and he's learning the piano, but he came in with his clarinet from band and asked me if I could give him help with it, and I said gladly, because I was a band director at one point and I got a teaching license, so I knew the clarinet a little bit, enough to teach a beginner. Anyway, as we were sitting there practicing the clarinet, I noticed that there were like a million ways for you to play the wrong note, but only one way to play it correctly. So just know that in the beginning when you're learning an instrument, you could have many more mistakes than right notes. And eventually you'll have less and less mistakes and more correct notes. So let's try to find that D again. We'll just play a couple of long notes. Whoop. See, when you change your air on the D, it really has a big effect on it. Let's do another D. Now let's go to E, which is right next to it. We just lift our ring finger here. Let's go back to D, put our ring finger back down. Now let's go back to up to E. Nice. Now let's learn the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The notes for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are going to be the low D that we just played. So we're going to go D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, E, D. So this is going to be using a lot of right hand stuff. So let's start with the first part, which is to play 2 Ds and then 2 A's, all right? So 2 Ds, 2 A's. We got a lot of movement here, right? So 2 Ds, which will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everything but the pinky. Here we go, 2 Ds. Now we're going to go to A, which is 0, 1, 2. 2 A's, here we go. So let's do that again, D, D, A. You might need to pause it right there and just to figure out that little bit because there's so much movement. Now we're going to play B, B, A. Now G, G, F sharp, F sharp. And then E, E, D. I'm not going to lie, it's a pretty tricky song to play on the recorder. That's because it has such a wide range of notes that we have to start really low to play it. Because we don't have like all the keys that you'd see on a clarinet per se or a flute or something. By the way, the fingerings are remarkably similar to the clarinet, the flute, and the saxophone. So if you're getting good at recorder, like if you're a kid in school and you have the choice to go to band or the option to go to band, one of those 3 instruments could be a great choice because you already know the fingerings. But since we don't have all the extra buttons and stuff, it's harder to do some of the notes like the sharps and the flats, which I really haven't taught you yet. But don't worry, I will. All right, let's try going through that again slowly. D, D, A, A. And then B, B, A. G, G, F sharp, F sharp. E, E, D. Now the next part is a little bit simpler and probably a little easier to play because it doesn't jump around so much. But the next part goes like this. A, G, G, F sharp, E. And then we repeat that. A, G, G, F sharp, E. Let's try that slowly, starting on an A. And we're going to do that again, back to A. Then after that, what you do is you do the whole first part again. So you do D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, E, D. Let's try the whole song now together slowly, starting on a D. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Going to A. Back to A. Now the whole first part again, down to D. But I'm going to give you a little challenge right now if you want to try it with me faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's that bonus song that I promised to teach you guys that are cool enough to stick around to the end. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. That's called shave and a haircut, 2 bits. Basically, I guess it meant back in the day you could get a shave and a haircut for 2 bits, which would be a quarter. So to play that, we're gonna go G, D, D, E, D, F sharp, G.